Pittsburgh Steelers season ends with the Miami Dolphins win over the New York Jets, but I'll tell you this, the locker room feels good right now, and it's a good sign heading in to the offseason. I picked up a couple of things. Obviously, nobody's happy about a controversial horse collar call that gave the Dolphins a first down. A 2-yard play turned into a 17-yard play, set up a 50-yard field goal to send them into the playoffs. I'll tell you this, Mike Tomlin believes that they would have kept winning. TJ Watt believes that they would have kept winning. Kenny Pickett believes that they would have kept winning. That shows you how good the Steelers got here at the end of the season. I mean, it's one thing to win a couple of games. It's one thing to compete for the playoffs in Week 18. It is a whole other thing to turn your season around from 2-6 to 9-8. Give your head coach another winning season, 16 in a row now for Mike Tomlin, and then have something to take into the offseason where you feel passionately enough that you have the momentum. That's what you got out of the locker room. A lot of guys talking about how they feel really good about the future of the Pittsburgh Steelers, about how the end of this season showed that they have so much momentum to build off of moving forward. There is a very, very bad feeling in the gut, in the heart of Steelers fans right now. A season that should have been so much more ended. But if you looked realistically, if you looked all the way back, this season should have went nowhere. So to finish 9-8, to be where you were leaving the season, I don't know, you got to feel pretty good about it, and the Pittsburgh Steelers do. This team is a team that, I don't know, they're going to take a lot of pride. They're going to take a long time to look at the film. They're going to take a long time to evaluate things. I don't know what the future of some of these guys are. I talked to people like Cam Sutton, DeMonte KZ, and they both said, like, hey, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm ready for anything. Terrell Edmonds said the same thing, that he is surely ready for anything and everything that free agency throws at him a second time. And Matt Canada, obviously, who Najee Harris just defended in the locker room, said that the play calling was good and he had no issues with the play calling. Nobody had any issues with the play calling. They believe Matt Canada was the guy for the job, kind of want him to be back again for another season. I don't know, it's heartbreaking if you're a Steelers fan and you sat on your couch today, or if you sat in the stadium today and you watched the Dolphins beat the Jets. But this season shouldn't have gotten here, and it did. And that's a good thing for the Pittsburgh Steelers and the future of this program and the future of this organization.